Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to an episode of Career Mode. Now, I just want to say before I go any further, a huge thank you for the support on yesterday's videos. The first one is at like 7,000 likes. Like, what are you guys smoking? I mean, I want some. I mean, what's going on? 7,000 likes, that is truly unreal. So I just want to say a huge thank you for the support on that video. Really impressed. And obviously, I did say when it hit 3,000, I'd upload a second video, and I did upload a second video. It was quite later on in the day, so anyone who went to bed relatively early, you guys may have missed out. So if you're wondering, Cal, where is that second video you promised to upload? It is there. You just may have missed it because either one, YouTube didn't want to show you it, or two, you've been fast asleep. So be sure to go and check out that video, episode 59, because we are now on episode 60, the big 6-0, and to celebrate, we're going up against Spurs here. Away from home game, the team is looking all right. There was a few players suffering from a few fitness issues, and obviously that's down to the fact that the fixture congestion has been pretty tough. I do try and rotate the team as much as possible, but I have to remember games like Tottenham, I really do want to be putting out, a really solid side, because Tottenham are definitely top 4 contenders, and I have to shut them out as much as possible. So with that being said, I do need to score a lot of goals, and to do that, I need Merkel. Merkel is always key, but more Muriel and El Shaarawy, because they're both very key to the squad. So I just want to talk a little bit about FIFA 13 Ultimate Team, FIFA 13 Career Mode compared to FIFA 12. So for me, FIFA 13 Career Mode is a gigantic step in the right direction. It has so much more depth this time around. Now, the biggest letdown for me in FIFA 13 Career Mode, and it isn't necessarily for me because it hasn't happened to me a lot, and for that reason, I'm very fortunate and quite happy. But I've heard about a lot of bugs. People, people having their career mode frozen and they just can't go any further, so they've had to stop. I mean, that is just gutting. You play through 4 or 5 seasons and then you have to stop due to it being frozen. That is so infuriating, and I really do feel for people like that, and it's just really not acceptable from EA whatsoever. But if you put those sort of things, those sort of bugs to the side, and you kind of ignore those, and as hard as that might be for some people, the actual core, the actual game, the FIFA 13 career mode is so much better. I really enjoy it, and mainly down to the new transfer system. I feel as though the new transfer system really makes it much better than it was, because now you can add a counter offer, which is cool. You can also add players into a certain trade, and it all makes, for a more in-depth game, and I quite enjoy that about a FIFA 13 career mode. And for me, that's why you guys are actually seeing a series on it at the moment. I didn't do it in FIFA 12 just because I didn't enjoy it that much, but FIFA 13 career mode has me hooked so much. But unfortunately, Adrian is injured out for 3 weeks. 3 weeks, it isn't too bad, and I do have quite a bit of depth in that position. I've got the likes of Adrian there. No, sorry, not Adrian, Merkel, who can fit in there. I can even play Insigne in a center attacking midfield position if I really wanted to, but it's never good to see injuries like that. But I'm sitting on 4th place currently, tied with 5th place, so I am actually right on the border. I do need to step my game up, and I really need to win against Newcastle if I want to stay in this top 4. That is truly my goal at the moment, just to stay in competition for top 4. And at the moment, everyone is really close on point, so it's important that every game is very vital in the moment. And I think I've taken QPR a fair way from where they came. Before, they were very much a mid-table team, if not lower to mid-table, so it's been absolutely crucial that I brought the team up to where it is now. And my dog running around the house at the moment, wild, and because he needs to go on a walk, and I'm going to take him on one. But geez, he's so annoying. But yeah, like I said, guys, so Newcastle, they go 1-0 up, against me, and I was so annoyed when they go 1-0 up against me, because like I said, the pressure in each of these games is so important that I do well. But 1-0 down, the team didn't stop fighting. We play some nice passing game to build up right through to Muriel, and we all know what Muriel is like on the ball. A fantastic cut inside, and he puts it into the back of the net there, and that was a really nice goal from him. I mean, those sort of goals are just the ones I really need him to be scoring, the ones where we're a little bit behind and we just need to come back. And with that being said, the team was like, we not only do we want to not lose this game, but we need to go on and win if we want to stay in this top 4. We need 3 points. So Merkel does a fantastic tackle, and then a wonderful ball to play El Shaarawy through, and El Shaarawy has his shooting boots on at the moment. And that's been pretty important. El Shaarawy's definitely been a bit of an assist machine more than a scoring machine. But I feel as though he's definitely coming into his element a little bit more. But Merkel gets the ball really nicely. A bit of that left trigger, right trigger shenanigans going on. But fortunately, El Shaarawy there was to clean up. And what a lucky, lucky goal that was. The deflection was too strong and the keeper couldn't do anything about it. So a bit of a lucky win to say the least. Definitely wasn't a convincing win. But 2 goals in the 90th minute. 1 in the 69th minute. Feel free to flood the comments with your hilarious 69-minute jokes. But 3 points, and that's what matters. Arsenal beat Aston Villa 1-0, and I do need Arsenal to start losing because they're in huge competition for that top 4 spot. So I need them to go into a bit of poor form. But we're currently looking at our scouting report. Remember, guys, that after this transfer window, I'm going to be taking a look at a really good scout, because I do want to buy someone, preferably with 5-star judgment, 5-star experience. That would be the best thing, but we have to remember that those sort of things cost a lot of money, and we'll just have to see how the rest of this transfer window pans out to see what sort of money we have, to wiggle around with, what we can buy, what we can't buy, and just to see what the final bank balance is afterwards. But I get an offer in for Kurt Zouma for 12 million, and Kurt Zouma is a fantastic centre back, so I went and countered offer. It was a little bit silly, West Brom. There is no way in hell they're going to accept something like that. 19 million for a centre back, and especially coming from West Brom, it's very unlikely that they'll accept a 19 million bid. But that wasn't me done. I have 16 million in the transfer budget. I still got players to spend, players to buy. Sorry. I haven't yet sold any players. It's not been a very active transfer window as of yet, but I'm still just keeping my eyes out. I don't want to go in and rush in and buy anyone, because that 60 million could come in very handy. And that Neymar is so tempting to pick up Neymar. A lot of people I spoke about in episode 59 was, players fitting into the squad. And I mentioned Neymar, him being a left wing, and how my system doesn't really involve any left wing players or left mid players. And, I was kind of like, do I really want to have him or not? And a lot of people said, it doesn't really matter. Some guy said what he does is he has Neymar and Muriel as a striker, and then El Shaarawy as a center attacking mid. And I thought that was really interesting, and I figured that would actually work really, really well. And so I kind of kept my head up, see what was around, and I decided to offer 11 million and put Junior Hoylett in there. But I still didn't feel as though that was going to be enough. I ended up putting 13 million there, but it was going to have to be a bigger offer than that. I didn't think that was ever going to go through. But with that being said, guys, that is the end of the episode, and thank you guys so much for your support recently. And I get an email from West Brom, and they decide to match it and go ahead. Stay tuned next time for more thoughts on that transfer, and we're going to have to fill in that centre-back position. What is going to happen now? Does Anton Ferdinand stay and play for the rest of the season, or do I bring in another centre-back? Thank you guys so much for your support. It has truly been immense. Legends, heroes, whatever you want to call yourselves. Bye-bye. Thank you.